I would now like to demonstrate for that researcher how the police calls for service visualizer web app works. This is the current URL that you can use to access the page. It will be different once the server is hosted in the next few days. You can click this button below for directions before step 1. Here there will be directions on how to format your Excel file and then how to turn it into a CSV file if you don't know how to do that already. Here you can use the drag map button if you already have a GeoJSON formatted code onto the map. It's a little bit risky, but if you already know that you have the correct format, then you can use this. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you. Let's go to downloads, and all you have to do is drag a file onto it. So this one outlines this part of the world, and rather than showing markers. So that's just a good demonstration of that feature. Now, if you have a properly formatted CSV file that you follow the directions with, you can input it here. It's only going to show CSV files when you click on the Choose File button. I'm going to choose this one. It has 2.75 million rows, so it's going to take a couple seconds to upload. I've removed the few blank lines that were in there just to make sure that my file worked the same throughout of it. So that's going to be one of the directions, is not to have blank lines. So now you're going to move on to step 2, which is choosing variable specifications for mapping. So it says once your CSV file is uploaded, answer these few questions and click Assess Variables, Parse CSV, and Make into JSON File button. So it's asking for the year first, and we're going to look for, let's say that researcher is looking for the year 2007, and they're looking for calls for service in the 5th month to the 7th month, and they want to know maybe the 15th to the 17th, and they want to know calls for service happened between midnight and 2 a.m. and the first 30 minutes of each hour. And then we're going to click this button. It's going to take a few seconds to process since it's going through all those rows and making into a CSV file and then a JSON file and uploading. And you can see at these different URLs the different steps in the process. You can just click enter and they will download the files. And for example, this one will show the updated coordinates in the GeoJSON format. For step 3, we can now click the Make Map button. And now we can see all the markers on Hartford. Now if we zoom in, they remain the same size, so we can see things a lot better when we zoom in. I'm going to try to change these to dots in the future and maybe get some different things to look better with this map. But you can also see satellite view here as well. So that's kind of a cool feature. And that's how you use this app. Thank you.